Hi guys, it's Sarah from the Thrifty Crafty Stitcher, and tonight I am going to show you water bottle holders. Actually, I've made more custom ones than ones that will fit a soda can or a drink bottle. And we are going to start with a circular bottom. I wrapped that around my finger twice, picked up the back loop and pulled it over and then stitched over it to anchor it. And you start with an even number of stitches. Okay. And you do 1, 2, go down in the same circle. You start with 2 stitches, one. This is called a magic circle, by the way. 1, 2, 2, 1, and 1, 2, and pick up that first stitch. One, 2, 1, 2, next hole you put 2 stitches into the same hole. And 2, this is forming the base of your water bottle holder. So the goal is to make it about 1 row bigger. Than your bottle, which is where I'm at. To make that first row, I like to do a single crochet because then you get a crisper edge. Okay, that single crochet is forming an edge, and you'll see the bottom flattens out for you. And once again, I will test it. Yes, we are doing fine. I like to do a little bit of an open, so all I'm going to do is chain one, go down in the next hole, chain one, skip a stitch and go down in the next hole. Oops, so used to doing half doubles. I'm trying to do them. I'm doing singles. Chain one, go down in the next hole. And basically, yeah, I did it again. Basically, all you're going to do is keep this up until you get it tall enough to about here on the bottle, so that they can slip it easily down into their container and then add a strap to it. Okay, I am back on and the camera is on. I just talked and explained what I was doing to the top of this, and I didn't have the camera on. It's called dingbat moment. Okay, this does not take very much Plorn. It's basically a one ball project, which I ball my balls up about 25 bags at a time. This one started about this big, and I used less than half of it. Of course, if I made the strap out of this, it would use the rest of it up. But I have decided that since I have some red, I'm going to incorporate some red. So, take advantage when I can find solid colors. I don't very often get them. Okay, and that gives me the opportunity to show how I change colors. I wrap, and I just went back to straight double crochet here, or half double crochet, which I will attempt to show you with the red. Maybe you can see that a little bit better. So I'm going to do my yarn over in the old color, and then I just pick up with my hook and pick the new color up, leaving a couple inches for a tail. Pick up the new color, pull it through, yarn over, pick up the new color, and from there you are just cross stitching away, or hooking away. After I've got that old one good and secured with 2 or 3 stitches, I just cut that old one, old color off so that it is buried and not in the way of anything else. Easy peasy, and we're good to go. So let's see if you can see. No, my fingers are going to be in the way. Anyway, from here it's just back to half double crochets all the way around. I'm going to do 1 row of red, and then I'm going to incorporate red into the strap. Most of the time with these, I don't charge very much for these, so most of the time with these I use Plorn handles. I might weave them, I might use a little bitty yarn loom. to make a cording. Most of the time that's lost, buried in amongst something. So unless I've unearthed it recently, that usually doesn't get used. All right, that addition probably makes it tall enough. Let's put that in there. And like I said, this is a bigger than normal water bottle, so yeah, that's just fine. And my idea, I have a solid white belt. It's not quite long enough to be a crossbody. It would work over one shoulder, but most people don't want that. What I ended up doing was taking a length of the red and braiding it, and then doing a double length of the red and white and braiding those together, so I had about a 1/2 inch wide strap, and I attached a piece of that to both ends of the belt to lengthen it and tie it together. Then I just attached that to the top of our water bottle holder, and we were good to go. Pictures follow. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Talk to you soon.